Hello, everybody. This is Frogman. Welcome back to Feed the Beast Genesis. We're currently working through several of the little simulations that we've got going on over here, and I've since been doing just a little bit of goofing in between episodes. We'll go ahead and put the Nether away really quickly just so we can look at the other one. I did do a little bit of experimentation with the farming simulation so that we can kind of get a little bit of a better option going. I still need to remove some of the random decoration that is available, but I went ahead and leveled all of this out in the general front area right here, and I'm going to continue to probably do that on, well, this direction as we need it. So did craft a bucket so that I can move water around, and I'm now growing a few little things just to make sure that we have some food. And well, in the process of that, we managed to gather up a couple of more of the selective breeding quests. So I did get the bamboo done, which will get us a couple more little things. And I got the sweet berries sorted out so that we have some more things to play with. And well, once I get a little bit of a dandelion seed, which I think we could probably craft, that thing right here. I think we can craft these with just a dandelion and any particular seed. So if we just go ahead and grab one of these really, really quickly, we should be able to take care of that problem. So I've been kind of messing around, got some beetroots going, got the flax and tomato seeds going, and magically managed to get the this stuff right here, the glowberries, up and going by crossbreeding a little bit of the sweetberry bushes just to play around. And we're messing around a little bit with the rice and the whatever that stuff is called over there, the seaweed or whatever it is that grows underneath. Kelp, that's what we're looking for. Let me grab one of these so we can get this going. Thank you very much. That should do the work there. And then you're going to want me to do what? You want that. So I should just need to, well, if I had all my stuff on me right now, be able to plant that immediately in the ground. Let me see. I think I have one of these I can borrow. You come over here. We'll just place this down right there just to get this going. Actually, no, it goes like this, doesn't it? Um, how am I supposed to get this? Is this going to be just nothing but crossbreeding until we get there? Yeah, probably. Huh. Well, that sucks. We'll have to figure out that a later date. Doesn't really matter at this point. So I'm working on trying to get some mushrooms going as well as some pumpkins. And I think I'm going to have to do a little bit of testing with the apple portion of the world. So whether or not these are going to actually do what we need to do, or if I get apples from these, this would be great. If not, I don't know. So there is a thing that I did find while digging around underneath the ground over here is a thing or a block called, where is it? Right there, rooted dirt. Let me grab one of those real quick while we're still thinking about it. There appears to be a fair amount of this stuff underneath the water here, or underneath everything right now. So as far as subsoil, it's going to add us, as far as farmland, it will give us humidity of 1, nutrients of -1, humidity, as far as subsoil, humidity of -1, nutrients of 1. So I made sure that everything underneath all of this area, at least for right now, for the time being, until we decide we want to do some more goofing around, is all rooted soil. So everything under here is kind of helping, and that's just helping just slightly to make things grow just a little bit quicker, I believe. So it should be, yeah, right there, just a little quicker, not a whole lot quicker. It's just it does what it needs to do for now. We will eventually, or I will eventually, continue this on all the way to the back if we need the food, because, well, it's just that when we start fooling around with crops or being able to mutate crops and doing things like so, that cactus right here, if I press the button on it, I get 7 things from it at every given time. So I really only need like 9 of these per deal. And if I would spend a little bit of time actually just sitting down and doing the work that is needed in order to be able to make things work very well. What is all this? I got a whole bunch of random stuff that I didn't want. Good. Put these away. We'll have to mess with them another day. I'm not going to play with them right now. But yeah, we can for sure work on this as we need to. Part of probably today, maybe working on some of this quest line, because I did do a little screwing around in the Nether dimension to try to figure a few things out. So let's click on this button here. I did go in there to the barracks area, if you guys remember where the area was that had all the beds in it, and cleared out a bunch of the beds and a bunch of the junk, gave them enough room so that they could spawn. So I did kill one. We're now able to get a magma cream. So we'll take the magma creams that they're going to go. We found a brewing stand in the town. I did not make one, so we can go ahead and move forward to doing this deal so that we can unlock the portal that should allow us to go to the Nether and probably die. A lot. Who knows? We'll see. But anyhow, in here, of course, we need to do a little bit of netherwort and simulation, all these kinds of wonderful things, blah, 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 blah. Just give me the stuff and the things. So some of these cool things, we're getting some stuff in here. If you take any seed bag on some of these, so like this is, yeah, so like any seed bag to upgrade it to 15, 15, 15, which is amazing. This will take a basic seed bag that has nothing and turn into a 5x5x5. Once you get a bunch of stuff at like that level, you can really start to make things grow pretty quickly. So it is kind of fun. Again, I'm not really concerned about it right now. I'm just going to kind of fool around with it as I have the time. I also, in the nether dimension thingy, nether simulation, behind a wall, behind the fires in the blaze spawner hut area, there was this rod of elevation, of which you can read the tooltip. It basically allows you to teleport up or wherever you need to go, plus a box or a book of sweeping edge. And there was a little bit of food and a few other things like that. So the problem right off we're going to go look at here in just a second is that the nether dimension unfortunately kind of burned a little bit because I haven't been running chunk loading and or chunk protection. So it kind of burned a little bit in a couple of places because there's lava and blazes and stuff all over the place. So the top of this building, that got burnt. I think it's that one over there. That one got burnt down a little bit. There are mosquitoes in that, just big, gigantic, nasty mosquitoes in this little building over here. And as we can see, it's kind of burned down a little bit. They've burnt a little bit in here, and that's just because the blazes are setting everything on fire every time I come in here. And, setting me on fire. And you gotta, kind of do this to put the fire out. But yeah, right behind here, there was a bunch of boxes that had a bunch of neat stuff in it, and this was where the blue fire was. I'm gonna have to go look through a bunch of these barrels. I've been kind of digging through them as we go, just to see if there's anything good in them. But like, yeah, anytime a blaze shot a fire out through somewhere like this guy's gonna do, he's gonna set some stuff on fire that I don't want to burn. Where'd you go? Down. And you can hear the mosquito over there. He's now excited. Hi. And there goes my sword. So I need to get out of here before we have any more problems. But I fought and fought and fought and fought and fought on those things, the magma cubes, and then I kind of came out here and realized that, you needed magma cubes in order to be able to make we need magma creams in order to be able to make the fire resistance potions that they want us to make in order to move into the next layer, and didn't bother to realize or read that when I was sitting here on this particular chapter, once I'd killed one, they were going to give me 4 magma creams. So we can go ahead and make a few little things as far as the wonderful fun stuff goes. So let's go. I think we can do this, or do they have to be? No, they can work just fine, maybe. I did gather a little bit of netherwort, so we'll go ahead, brew a very small amount of wherever that stuff is, just kind of to follow along with the quests. So get in there, and we'll put you away and do the usual food and all the fun things. So they gave us a nice potion of fire resistance, wonderful. And yeah, I'm going to put this way up here for later so that we can use it later should we need it later. All right, so that's that. So if I put one of those in there, we'll put you over here, I suppose. And that. I guess we need to make us another sword because, yeah, I'm going through the stuff. All right, and then that should give us potion of fire resistance ×3. And if I take a piece of redstone, I believe, and put that in there, that'll make it longer. Correct? So potion of fire resist, crimson fungus, and an unbreaking file. Wow, nice. That's a good book. So by doing all the wonderful stuff, again, we can all kind of, we know how to use I know how to use the thing. So I don't know if anybody else does know how to use the thing, but I know how to use the thing. Let's put the books in here. We'll grab our fire extinguishers, and I will grab, yeah, 8. Cool. So we made a bunch of there. There we go. We got us a little bit of fire resist going as far as that goes, and I can put these away for now too. Plus, don't want the seed analyzer for that. Cool. And they gave us crimson fungus. That can go up here. So I did kind of get a little bored and hack all of the other, well, some of the barrels down on this side and put them over here just to kind of ignore or organize a little bit of the stuff that's going on. Again, there's so many little things around that I'm going to have to continue to dig through to try to find to see what we have available. So, shoot, we're going to have to run into some bottles. Where's some bottles? Let's go. Can you? These should be purified. Good. Go ahead and we'll just cook those down real quick. I need a little bit more water before we decide we want to go do the thing. So you want to activate the portal 500,000 IF or RF. So that you're prepared, we'll have the time to align dimensional transceivers we need for you to blah, 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 blah. Tear down and move the portal anywhere you want by reigniting it. Why would I want to do that? Anyhow, let's go ahead and... There we go. 500,000. Give me a little bit of fuel. Go. So we're going to have to wait on that to do its work for a little bit. I probably should start digging through some of the electrodynamic theory, but I don't know how much I don't know how much of this we can actually play with, but I do see some pneumatical craft kind of things happening here fairly soon. Plus, oh, cool, we're going to get a quarry. Who's quarry? Huh. That'll be fun. Especially in that nether dimension. Alright, well, we're waiting on that. I guess we're pretty close. They're asking us to plant some netherwort as well and maybe do a little bit of crop stick work with them. So let's see what that does. We'll go ahead and do this, and then I'm going to place this down here with a couple of those. Those I think will work. Let's see what happens. So supposedly we need to be crossbreeding these. So we'll do this while we play around and let those go to work, because it says right here, we wonder... The strange relative of a fungus is known as netherwort and has amazing properties not found in the flora of our world. By harvesting some and bringing it back to our world to breed in the new atmosphere, you believe you can enhance these qualities. So the interesting thing is, I'm guessing this is this area is considered a different, biome compared to where other things are. So we'll have to see what becomes of something like that. So we'll put those in there. Put this away for now. I don't need it. And yeah, we'll keep those on us because, ladders are handy. And sure, let's go see what we have. So you should be ready to activate the portal. If we hit a dangerous path, activate the portal. Unlock the nether and give me some XP levels. Opens up further quests in the thermal extractions quest line. I have no idea where that's at. So I guess we'll have to see where we are. So Project Genesis, next deal, resources get. We need to understand to work towards getting redstone, selected breeding chapter, a chapter on botany is a biotechnology chapter, and overroute which blah, 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 blah. Selected, we understand. Thank you very much for our directions of where we need to go. And then, of course, in order to get some more stuff here, you now have access to the biotechnology chapter, so you'll want to head over there and get some basic mystical crops going, particularly earth and water seeds to make clay. Well, yeah, I mean, I know and I understand how, oh, here we go. Coke ovens and all that fun stuff. Yes, all right, wonderful. That's just great. That under pressure. Yeah, we're going to work on that later. Not going to do it right now. We're going to have to try to do a couple of other things. Selective breeding, that opens us up to here. And, right, so once these decide to grow, which I guess if we have a little bit of fertilizer, we can help them out, I think. Two, doot, and doot. We'll just see what it does. If anything else comes out of there. But that should also mean we can go to the nether now, I think. So maybe that's what we go do while that's working. I don't know. We'll see how this all goes. Let's go see whether or not this portal works. If it does, cool. If not, we'll have to... Oh, I need my water. Go get some water. I have a feeling because it's going to be the nether, I doubt very seriously they're that good at this game, but we'll see. Drink a little bit of water. Thank you. And let's go. No creeper. Please. I'm getting tired of getting creepered in here. To the Nether. Oh, great. Oh, no, that's amazing. Get me the heck out of here. Okay, that was amazing. What is this right off? Coal? Beautiful. So we apparently now have the ability to go mining. That's great. Is there iron and whatnot down here? What is that? That's nether quartz. I'm not worried about that so much. Let's go check this out a little bit, see what we've got. I'll definitely take a bunch of quartz. Ah, excellent. We need that so that we can go on with the mystical stuff. Amazing. I don't like being down here this close because that means we could be running right straight into some stuff, but... Alright, inferium seeds. Use. How much does it take to make an inferium seed? Does it work that way? It used to work that way. Alright, so inferium seeds. I'm guessing they're probably going to give those to us. I don't know. Let's get a little bit of this then. Thank you. Alright, let's check some stuff out. Nether quartz. I see all kinds of ores around. Let's run this direction. Oh, there's a strider. This is an awful spawn. Good lord. Can I fix this real quick? I mean, I guess we don't have to worry about gas getting us down here. Awful, awful spawn. What do we got over here? Quest completed. Dimensional shard ore. Okay. I know what that's for. Eventually. What the heck is that? I don't want to know. Somebody give me some, stuff. This is a really cruddy spawn. I don't know who you are, but I'm going to do this just so you maybe can't see me, and then I'm going to fix this ugliness. Oh, crap. Get out, 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 get out. I know I'm wearing the thing. It's fine. Alright, I wonder what that is. Oh, copper. Good. We can grab that too. And... I don't know what that is. Prosperity, yes please. Get all the fun stuff. Please, whatever you are, don't shoot me. It looks like a dragon. I don't know what it's going to be exactly. Let's go over here, maybe. Not good, because I'm about out of pickaxe here. Osmium. Oh, nice. And then we're done. Okay. Let's go... I got plenty of that behind the thing. And sure, let's get our butts back into the overworld real quick. I need some more tools. Looks like we have a bunch of stuff we can go mining. Just depends on what's available to us. I see iron right there. I just don't know what that thing's gonna be. It's not angry at me right now, so let's go back in here. Alright, which direction do I need to go? Over here, I think. Correct? Yeah, alright, I'm gonna get some tools. Let's go get some tools. We'll go play around a little bit. Alright, let's go grab some of this osmium. And maybe that copper and some more of this. I'm gonna just do a little bit of mining since we're kind of down here low. Osmium should mean we can make a couple of nice things now too. Possibly. Osmium. Yeah, I know, it's gold ore, and I really probably should try to figure out how to get some of this stuff. But I don't like being over this lava pit, so... yeah. I'm gonna go ahead, I suppose, and maybe dig upwards. All right, and they all have their cute little chemical radiation things on, which means they're probably going to be mad at me. Hi, are you okay? Are you going to chase me around if you see me? Yes, you are. Okay. Hmm. I wonder what all that yellow is way over there. Oh. Probably not very good stuff, is it? Yeah, I have no idea. I do know that I need to try to figure out a way to go mining around here, so we're, what, 37? 36? Let's, just go over here, I suppose. And I'm gonna go mining. Maybe I just go that way real quick for a while and we see what happens. Alright, we're going to check a couple of things out here. Been kind of slowly digging around and getting a couple of things. My iron appears to be around 65, or at least level 65, so I'm just picking up a fair amount of it and hanging out with these zombified piglins because they're at least not trying to murder me right now, but we're getting ready to get into one of these different biomes, and I'm wondering what that is all about. So we're kind of slowly creeping up on it over here and picking up a bunch of iron and hoping that we don't have to worry about whacking a gassed fireball back at a gassed here in a second. But I've not been mining the osmium because we can't process it right now. Oh, I knew it. You were going to be right here too, weren't you? Well, I guess we don't have a thing. What is this? Uh-oh. Why are you not happy with me? Brimstone. Oh, biomes of plenty. Okay. What is that? That's cool. I didn't know what we were getting into over here. I wanted to make sure I at least recorded it before I got silly about it. Hi. I don't need you specifically. I'm going to get completely lost, and I know it already. I'm going to put a torch right there. Kind of know where I'm at. I think the next step, these guys keep kicking my butt too, these foxhounds or whatever the heck they are. Hi, can you get up here? If I remember correctly, you can tame these guys and use them for neat stuff, and I'd have to try to see if I can't tame one. Lead ore, where was the lead? Lead, oh, this is lead. Okay, we'll grab some of that just in case. I'm assuming we'll probably need some of that for... These guys were like, if I recall correctly, you can ow, hey, what the heck? Dudes, seriously. They're probably the early way for us to get leather because I've already gotten several pieces of leather out of them, and I don't want the soulstone right now. But you used to be able to tame them and like use them for fuel in a furnace or something like that. I don't remember. It's been a long, long time since I've fiddled with one of them. So, but we're just kind of looking around, still trying to see what's available. Not really getting too much out. Just kind of mining and trying not to die because of these silly things. Dude, quit. But we'll see. We're just gonna keep wandering around, see what I can find, and then when we get ready to head back, we will. Go away. Now, the piglins are starting to spawn around me, and I think we've got a champion over there. I don't want to mess with him. I'm going to get my butt out of the nether for the minute, just to make sure we don't end up dead somewhere, and I will see you guys when I get back to the overworld. Maybe. Alright then, so we're back. We got a bunch of iron. I gotta process a whole bunch of stuff. We'll be able to make a few more little things here and there. Hopefully I'll be able to make some more materials, tools, stuff that'll go along, but I was kind of chewing through a lot of stuff. We did get a decent amount of things, and at least I now know what is available in the nether forest. So go ahead and cook on all of that. We're making up the rest of this copper. And sure, that'll give us a little bit of more iron to mess with. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with going to the nether to get things. That's okay. No big deal. I'm perfectly fine with living in the nether if I need to. Wouldn't be the first time. So, all right, let's go dump our inventory real fast, and then we're going to go unload a bunch of quests and then see what we got, if we got anything over here. I don't know if there's anything happened just yet, but I've got a bunch of inventory to dump, so let me get that going, and then we will be right back with some more questing, hopefully. Okay, I think we got it sorted. We're going to go ahead and cook a little bit of this stuff while we can. I'm going to have to set up, of course, I think we're going to take that side over there closest to the simulation chamber, and I might just make a few pickaxes and rip down like one side of these shelves, and then we can build our little workshop over there, just because it seems like that's where all the things that we need to care about are going to be, is over there right now. So I think in between episodes, that's going to be one of my jobs. I don't think we need to go outside. I don't think we need to do anything else. So let's see what we've managed to do as far as unlocking anything anywhere else. So sprouting new life, that should got us Inferium farmland, which will allow us to start growing things a little bit faster. And of course, it does not work with the crop sticks, and can only be grown in simulation chamber biomes that have been transformed into something other than wasteland. Oh, so that means interesting. Okay, we might have to play with that next time. We're going to get into this fairly quickly because we're going to need to be able to make a bunch of stuff. Namely, I think the main reason is going to be redstone. But I don't know if they're going to give us the redstone seeds like you would normally get through mystical agriculture, if I'm going to actually have to raise them the way the pack has intended me to raise them, which is going to be... Yeah, if I click on redstone essence, I'm not getting it, so that's going to be fun. I haven't looked that far ahead yet, but I have a feeling that they're going to force us to make some kind of a silly little thing, unless I, do this, which I don't even know if we can do that yet, which is part of the reason why we're over here messing with this. So if we do end up getting something interesting from this, we'll see what we get out of it. If not, I'll just, figure stuff out in between episodes as I need to do it. So thermal extractions. Oh. That's what all this is. You're okay. So visit Nether Realm. We're gonna get a whole bunch of stuff right here, aren't we? So, ooh, okay. Lost contact, all that kind of stuff. They're worried about us. Take that. That went deeper. Dominant and a waystone. Thank you. So yes, I did find some glowstone and some nether quartz. I'm not going to bother reading a lot of this. It's mainly just the same old thing. Go find, see what you see. Lead in. Okay, good deal. Ingots, of course, for a nickel. Wonderful. Probably create some moderately sized batteries and a few other alloys as such as constrained. Yep, we know. Dimensional ore. That will go along with stuff for when we do RF tools. Osmium is a rare metal part of the platinum group. Is excellent. When we get to that point, we'll start playing with it. Silver ore is used again to make electricity, electrical things. Copper. Sure, cool. Next, and tin, which I did see tin, so that's cool. Take those. And then you're going to want to make bronze. Of course, they're going to want to make bronze. They always have you make bronze. Did see a piglin, so that's going to give us some gold and a charm of fire resistance. Right. I still am trying to figure out why I care, because this gear that we're currently wearing, this stuff right here, protects us pretty much from anything. So it's even like I usually don't make this. This is really good armor even. So it doesn't have really great durability, but all it takes to fix it is this stuff. So we've got tons of that. Anyhow, continue on checking out the boxes. Inferium ore. This is what we're going to need to use to be able to make some stuff for mystical agriculture. I didn't see any uranium yet, but we'll have to see how that all goes once we get there. Prosperity ore, again, is the stuff between it. Yeah, right there. We're going to be able to do stuff with that as far as mystical agriculture. Gold ore, standard gold. Unfortunately, once we either get a silk touch or a fortune, this will be a little bit easier to use for us. And sure, spooky, scary skeleton. We'll have to go find... Ooh. That's a pretty decent looking sword once we get to that point. And then again here, find an ender pearl. Can be traded. I think I can actually make one. Now I need a few more. Those were in one of the boxes over here, so we'll have to see. Good. That one's almost up and ready to go. Sure. So I guess we're just doing this to do the thing, to do the stuff. You're going to go ahead and chop those up. We'll put this away. Whole bunch of stuff. Great. Now I have a box full of random things that I don't know what I'm going to do with. I'm going to have to sort even more stuff out. But go in there. Thank you very much. You guys, I guess, can go get the book, put the books up here and the random things. I don't need it right now, so we'll leave it in that box. I know it's probably a bad idea, but we'll leave it in that box. And then the lead can stay there, and I get another waystone, which means we could go ahead and make us a nice little nether system, I think. Maybe I'll figure that out when we get there. Thermal extractions. Oh, silver. Silver, yes. Sure. We're going to have all kinds of fun in that chapter eventually. So let's see. Project Genesis. The diamonds, where are we going to get diamonds? Oh, diamonds are going to be built that way. So it looks like right now what I need to be doing is we need to be playing in the selective breeding chapter to do this and to do red wheat. So as soon as I can get down and sit down and do some other things here, that's where I'm going to go ahead and start working on stuff. So I think I can make compressed iron ingots if I wanted to. What do we got available? Synthetic acquisitions. This is a deal where I basically hand in power for certain amounts of things. So if I needed to, yeah, I can hand in yeah, for sure we could do that, no problem. Sand, I'm not really concerned about. Again, this pack, I'm trying to follow along with the way that it's supposed to be made. I'm not trying to jump ahead. I'm just trying to see how they want me to see the way this pack is. So again, I don't understand why this is in here, but again, it is what it is. So our next major goal looks like is going to be in here creating inferium farmland so that we can do up here and do these seeds right here and doing the selective breeding so that I can get red wheat and terra, whatever this stuff is, terra wart. So that is going to be a little bit of time, and I think that's going to be a little bit of crossbreeding right here. So we'll have to see how this all goes. I may need to move this back into the farming section. I may need to do a few other things. I don't know. I will probably, in between episodes, do a little bit more mining in the nether, and I will do a little bit more goofing around probably in the overworld. But I guess until then, we've done a little bit of exploring. We've been to the nether. We've got a bunch of goodies. I'm happy I can now start crafting and getting a bunch of iron going and whatever else goes with the copper and that kind of fun stuff. And yeah, so I will see you all next time. Like I said, I think we're just going to do a little bit of in between episodes work on this kind of stuff, and we'll see what happens. So bye, guys.